To building a better Bay Area. And that effort includes bringing you stories about Bay Area residents who are making a difference. A North Bay nonprofit has been working in Afghanistan for more than 20 years, removing landmines and helping train farmers, entrepreneurs, and women. Now, the founder and CEO of Roots of Peace, Heidi Kuhn, has received a special honor for her work leading the charge. Earlier this week, she was awarded an honorary degree from the American University of Afghanistan. And Heidi is joining us live now to talk more about this achievement and also Roots of Peace's work. Heidi, great to see you again, and congratulations.
Thank you to ABC7 News for their continued coverage of Afghanistan.
Oh, you are so welcome on behalf of the entire station. We do like to highlight good work, and we have done so many stories with you, talking at first about Roots of Peace's work to replace landmines in Afghanistan, but your work has expanded over the decades. So what are your initiatives you're actively engaged in right now?
Well, in Afghanistan, we're currently managing $85 million in U.S. government funds, $30 million from USAID and $55 million from the U.S. Department of State, INL, International Narcotics and Law Enforcement. And with Roots of Peace, we are just doing our very best. We're also down at the borders in Guatemala. You know, instead of building higher walls, we're getting to the root cause of outmigration, and that's just giving jobs to farmers. The soil is rich in Central America and, of course, Latin America. So we're training the farmers to grow high-value crops and provide exports to international markets. The video that you're seeing is, the desperation. When people don't have jobs, they'll do anything to feed their families and their children. And Roots of Peace is so proud to have trained thousands of farmers in Guatemala today. And just as there, we're working in Vietnam, the former DMZ, removing the legacy of war by hundreds of thousands of landmines that maim and kill innocent footsteps, but planting the beautiful rice and black pepper. Here in Afghanistan, we've just finished a harvest of hope. And while the traumatic fall of Kabul happened over a year ago, we have ensured a harvest of hope for farmers and families. Roots of Peace serves no flag. We serve the farmer. And in the case of Afghanistan, we're so proud to have planted over 1.1 million fruit trees this past spring. And in a country that has 97% unemployment, through the work of Cheryl Jennings and my daughter, Kylie Kuhn, we have helped educate these young women. And while the Taliban has prohibited education of women between 7th grade and 12th grade, we're training them in unique ways to establish kitchen gardens to go inside the homes, bringing baby chicks inside of the home. They grow into chickens, they lay eggs, the children have protein, the men market the eggs, and the family prospers. So again, this is a humanitarian action. We're so very grateful to ABC7 News, and again to the American University of Afghanistan. This is my new diploma. My grandchildren said they can call me Dr. Heidi, but most importantly, it's beyond any award or piece of paper. It's the knowing that when I go to sleep at night, that we have empowered farmers, millions of farmers, to feed their family and have the dignity, again, to have and yield a harvest of hope. So thank you, and to the entire ABC7 News for telling a story that is often forgotten.
Yeah, you know, in the summer of 2021, after U.S. troops left Afghanistan, I think a lot of people weren't even aware that there's still nonprofits such as yours still operating there, doing work on the ground. I know it's not a lot, right? It's, what, a handful of American nonprofits?
Well, they were actually very right, correct in that. There, a year ago, a year plus, there was 250 NGOs and organizations working in Afghanistan. As I've been told by top authorities in Washington, D.C., less than a dozen remained. And I am very proud, as an American woman-led CEO, to be working in Afghanistan, all 16 provinces this past fall. We have cultivated peace through agriculture, giving hope. And, you know, when you have the ability to have a shovel in your hand instead of a gun, it gives hope, and people have a tendency to not join nefarious organizations like ISIS and other groups that just cause chaos. When people are desperate, when they can't feed their families, that is when war breaks out all over the world. So we are doubling down on our deepest commitment. We're very grateful to our country. Roots of Peace is a bipartisan organization, non-political and interfaith. And as a mother and a grandmother and CEO, I'm very, very proud of that statement. And those are our firm roots of peace that will continue to bloom from the heart of Marin County to the world.
Well, congratulations, Heidi Kuhn and Roots of Peace, on your honorary degree. I'm not sure if we have a picture of that. If we do, I'm just going to show it really quickly. The dinner chaired by former First Lady Laura Bush and Secretary of State Hillary Rodham Clinton. Oh, we don't have the video, but I know that was at that dinner, and I know that was a real honor for you. So once again, just want to say congratulations, Heidi. Take care.
Our group here.
Oh, there
and
it is.
I'm not doing this right, but anyway, it was the honor of also Christiane Amanpour, Pam Constable from the Washington Post, and Carlotta Gall from the New York Times, as well as the top Marine in the United States, Roberta Serra. So really a shout out to all the women who are honored at this very important American University of Afghanistan.
Well, keep up with the great work. Thank you so much, Heidi.